Hey everyone, before I get started on this video, I would be remiss if I did not mention the events that took place in Boston on yesterday. When things of that nature take place, at least for me, it kind of gives you pause, and I had to stop and ask myself, it seems silly to come on YouTube and talk about beauty related things or just things that may seem to others as frivolous, or not as of importance as what happened in Boston is. And it was very important, but I also feel that if 9/11 showed us anything, it's that we as a people, as a nation, as a country are resilient and steadfast, and we like to show our strength. And sometimes the way that you show your strength is by carrying on. It's not to make light of anything that has taken place. It's just showing whoever was behind what happened, and in 9/11 case, whoever was at fault with that as well, that we will not stop our day-to-day activities. We are strong and we will press on. We will stand behind those affected by the tragedy and try to get back to some semblance of normalcy in our day-to-day lives. So I hope that me posting this video today does not cause anyone to be offended. I'm just trying to carry on in my normal routine, If you want to talk about it, put it below. You can also email me. I'll put my email here. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get into my video. My prayers, thoughts, everything is with those affected by what happened in Boston yesterday. For any of my subscribers who are in Boston, I pray that this message finds you well. Pray that it finds your family well. And I hope that things can get back to some normalcy for you soon. Hi everyone, it's Shauna back with another video. I thought of doing this video because people have been making comments lately, shout out to my new subscribers, that my skin is amazing or looks really good. And I've also gotten questions from friends about what have I done to my skin lately because it looks different, it looks better, whatever the case may be. I will admit that I have changed up my skincare routine, and I kind of do that every so often anyway. However, this last time I have been noticing better results. Now, what I show you in this video is in no way, shape, or form me telling you to go out and purchase the items that I use. I may give you an alternative if I can think of one off the top of my head. So if you want to check out what I do for my skincare routine, stay tuned. Okay, so as always, I have my notes here, and I'm just going to start from the beginning. So the beginning for me is to do exfoliation, and if my skin is in a very frenzied state, then I exfoliate 3 to 4 times a week. Just so I can help along the process of the new skin turning over and revealing itself. As of late, because I have been very diligent with my skincare, I have not had as many breakouts. In the previous little montage, I showed you how I go about my skincare, and I had no makeup or anything on. And I will point out that I have a little hormonal break out right here. I also tend to break out in this area because I wear my hair down a lot of the time and curly, and then so the products that I use to get the curls, mousse, and any oils or whatever I put in my hair will, any and everything will break me out. So I tend to break out in here, not so much in the forehead area because I don't really keep a full bang. I keep it kind of to the side. So this area here will break out, and then here because of being on the phone for work. If I don't clean off the phone like I'm supposed to, then this area will break out, which is, it's hormonal, but I also have like some other breakout like in this area, or it's not a breakout so much as it's not as clear. The texture isn't how I would want it to be, and I believe that's because of the using the phone at work. Look at this girl right here. What are you doing? Anyway, so I tend to exfoliate first, and this is the product that I use. It is the Eminence Pear and Poppy Seed Microderm Polisher, and it looks like, this is a sample container, but this is what it looks like. The Eminence Pear and Poppy Seed Microderm Polisher is for all skin types, including dry, uneven, and congested. I would say when I first started using this, I would definitely classify myself as uneven and congested. The dry parts of my skin tend to be the perimeter. I get oily and shiny in my T-zone, as a lot of people do. But when I was younger, I just told everybody I have oily skin. My skin always broke out. I was just like, I have oily skin. And it wasn't until I got older and started learning more about skincare and my skin type that I realized I'm not oily everywhere, just in the T-zone area, and I tend to be dry everywhere else. So I now treat my skin based on that. So anyway, the Microderm Polisher retails for $46, and yes, that is pricey. However, the salon that I work at, obviously I get a discount, but a lot of the time, I will be honest and say I have not purchased it yet. I always get a sample. I was going to purchase it yesterday because I knew I was going to do this video. However, I like counted up my little coins at the end of the day and I was like, yeah, not today. But I will be purchasing it soon. So $46, and that's what the price was when I looked online. If you go to Eminence, us.eminence skincare or Eminence Organic Skin, something like that. If you type in the name of the product, and I'll put it here, it'll bring up the site, but you cannot purchase from the site. You have to locate a spa that carries it in the area. And I believe that the spa that I work at, if you're in the DC area, we are the only ones that carry it. So come on in and say hi. Yeah, this is I'll show you the texture of it. It's kind of like a jelly. It's green, and you could see the poppy seeds in it. It smells like apples and pears. It's has that kind of a scent to it, and I will show you on the back of my hand. I apply it to my skin dry because I like a serious exfoliation. But this is the texture, and it can be a little painful. But for me, pain is good. Like, I like to feel that it's working. So anything that tingles, I'm all for that. Like, I'm into it. But I would say if you want to try it out, just be very gentle when you're using it because it can be a bit abrasive to the skin. But right after you use it, your skin is butter. Very smooth. The glow will come and you'll love it. Trust me. I would say start out using it maybe once a week, maybe twice for those who are a little adventurous. For me, like I said, I use it maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week, depending on how my skin is operating at the time. Right now, my skin is a lot better. When I first started using it, my skin was a mess. So I was using it frequently. Like I said, I apply it to my skin dry, and I apply it before I cleanse my skin. No reasoning behind that. I just do. That's just my preference. After I exfoliate, I then go in with my just regular cleanser, and it just so happens to be an Eminence product also. And the only reason why I even was introduced to the Eminence lines because, again, at the spa, I work at the spa lawn, as I call it, because it's a spa and a salon. We carry the line there. And the Eminence, after I've taken the training a few times, Eminence is described as like a vegan diet for your skin. So it's like no They say that there's no harsh additives, no artificial anything. It's it's an organic skincare line. And since I've been using it, I loved it. I don't know if it's just because I've been more regular in my skincare or if it's just the products itself. I can't tell you that. I'm not a dermatologist, nor am I an esthetician, but I'm just telling you my experience in using the product. That said, I use the Eminence Clear Skin Probiotic Cleanser. I did not purchase this. After I took my training the last time, which was like a month ago, this was given to me in gratis. So, for those that don't know, gratis is something that you get free product, basically. So, if you hear in the background, that is Samaya making noise when I told her to be quiet while I'm recording, but she is a child, so children will do what they do. Anywho, this is Eminence Clear Skin Probiotic Cleanser, like I said, and it is for acne-prone skins. Let's see. It retails for $38, and it is for all skin types, especially problem skin. Like I apply this after I do my exfoliation, or if I do not exfoliate, I just apply it to my hand, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Just a little bit, because this is not cheap. It is like a gel cleanser to me. Very light, and it does not foam up that much. You can see here the video of me using it on my skin. As you saw in the video, the little snippet, I use it, I apply it with my hands and apply it to my skin. I then follow up with my Larisonic, and I happen to have the Larisonic Plus. But I'll get to that in a second. I do it once, rinse my brush off, because then you'll see all the debris and dirt on the actual Clarisonic brush, because the brush bristles are white. I can't remember which brush head this is, but they all feel. I apply it to my skin, and then I do it again. Like, I'll rinse my brush off, and then I'll apply it to my skin again, and then it'll foam up a little bit more, as you see in the video. And then I go in with my Clarisonic again. Now, as I said, I do have a Clarisonic Plus. This was sent to me. I am a member of the Vogue influencer program, and every so often they send us stuff. So I got the Clarisonic Plus one day, so it was free. So I'm in no way, shape, or form telling you to go out and pay $225. I had to look up the price. This costs $225 because you can use it on your face as well as your body. And if I had not been sent it, I don't know if I would have purchased it. Prior to using the Clarisonic, I used to use a little brush. It's dirty because it's been in the drawer. I have not even used it. I'm going to throw it away after this video. Just a little face brush that I got from like Sephora or Target. They sell them everywhere now. You can go get that. As long as you are using it the way that you should, you'll get the results. The reason the Clarisonic works for me is because it kind of makes washing my skin enjoyable, and it kind of makes me do it in the way that I should be doing it. Before this, I would just be like, oh, let me wash my face, blah, and just get out there. I wouldn't wash it more than once. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. This makes me more regular in the way that I use it. Like, I have a routine now, so it makes me stick with my routine. For those that don't know, it has a timer on it, so you are targeting the areas of your skin in the set amount of time that it says that you should be doing it. You'll see in the video that the first time I did each area the way that you're supposed to do it, and the second time I wash my skin, I'm just like, okay, just washing my skin. So you don't have to follow a timer. Some people love it. Some people hate that it has a timer. For me, I switch it up. As long as I'm using it, I don't care. As long as I use it for the whole amount of time, I don't care what area I'm targeting, just as long as I get it done. So that's the Clarisonic. That's the Eminence Probiotic Clear Skin Cleanser. I told you where you can purchase Eminence if you're in the DC area at my salon. If not, just go online to their website. It'll tell you where to purchase it. The Clarisonic, you can purchase it from pretty much anywhere now. We, of course, sell at the salon. I didn't get mine from there. Again, it was sent to me. You can get it from Sephora. You can get it from, they might have them at Macy's now. They sell them pretty much everywhere now. Online, QVC, if you want to get on Easy Pay. You can get a Clarisonic from anywhere now. Just wanted to come back and say that. Should have done this first, but on the days that, like at night, so I'll do this skincare routine, like washing and cleansing my face in the morning and at night. Before, I was not good with cleaning my skin at night, but I noticed that when I do not do it, that's when the breakouts tend to happen. I have to be like on it with my skincare, or my skin will be like, oh, okay, you want to play? Let me show you what playing will do to you. So a couple of times last week, I didn't wash my face at night before I went to sleep because I was just so tired and my skin reacted. So you just have to like really be on it with your skincare. You can't slack. You have to drink your water. I noticed that my skin did get better when I started drinking water, and when I cut out a lot of the dairy, a lot of the white bread, flour, anything like that. Cut it out, you will definitely notice an improvement in your skin. More fruits, more vegetables. I know you hear it all the time, but it is true. If you eat a lot of cheese and milk and sweets and processed food, you will see it in your skin. It's not just like, oh, whatever. I'm not going to preach to you. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Anyway, when I have makeup on, before I start my skincare, I use the Avon Eye Makeup Remover. Moisture Effective Eye Makeup Remover Lotion. This was gifted to me by my good girlfriend Naima, who is Fancy Libra 27 here on YouTube. There's her information right there. She gifted this to me, but I looked it up. I know it's like $4 on avon.com, but it is actually, I looked at it today, it is on sale right now for $1.99. Get you some. It lasts a long time, and it is really good. It does not irritate your eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. They itch a lot. They burn a lot. I just use it with some cotton rounds. I don't know where I got these from. Probably beauty supply store. A cotton ball, a tissue, anything. You just put it on whatever you're using, wipe it, the makeup comes right off and your eyes are not irritated, and then I go in with my regular skincare routine. So again, Avon Moisture Effective Eye Makeup Remover Lotion, usually for $4.99, but it's on sale right now on avon.com for $1.99, or I'm sure you know an Avon rep, they will have it. Get it. Something that I also got from taking Eminence training in Gratis was the Eminence Bright Skin Mask. I do not use this that often. It's supposed to help with brightening your skin and lightening areas of hyperpigmentation, which I really want to do. But when I started doing my skincare better recently, my main concern was with improving my overall texture to my skin. I can cover hyperpigmentation with makeup until I get it under control, and as you saw in the video, it's not too bad. I would want it to be completely clear because in the summer I don't want to have to rely on makeup because it gets very humid and hot here in the DC area. And so I wanted to try this out, but I have not been using it the way that I should. I use it like every once in a blue moon, so I can't really tell you the results. I just wanted to show you that I do own it. It retails for $54, and it is for normal to dry skin or an uneven complexion. So that is why I selected this for my gratis. It contains, and I have to go back and tell you what the other stuff contains too. Bearberry extract, which lightens. Giga White, whatever that is, which restores brightness. Licorice root, which is soothing. Hydroquinone, which is for radiance and it smooths the skin. Stone crop, which hydrates, and vitamins. The Clear Skin probiotic cleanser contains cucumber juice, which is a toner, yogurt for moisture, sweet almond milk, which is basically for the smell and it helps to soften the skin. Tea tree oil, which we all know is, one of the things they recommend for people who have acne to help clear up the acne. Willow bark, which is an astringent, and again, vitamins, etc., so on and so forth. The Microderm Polisher contains pear, obviously it's pear and poppy seed. Microderm Polisher. Green apple for the vitamin C aspect. Poppy seed, which serves as the gentle exfoliant. Green tea for the vitamin C part of it. Apricot kernel oil, which helps to soften and soothe. And alfalfa, which is rich in vitamins. And then that's it. I just want to tell you the ingredients because, like I said, Eminence is known as an organic line. It's like the vegan diet for your skin. So I just want to tell you some of the ingredients that it includes. And that's it for the Eminence part. The next product I use in my skincare routine is the Noxzema Triple Clean Anti-Blemish Pads, which contain 2% salicylic acid, which is an acne medication. And I picked these up from Target. They retail for $3.99. I got them on sale at Target. I think I only paid like $1 or something for them. So, and this is like, you get 90 pads in here. And this is what they look like. Just little Noxzema pads. And I use these. It says that you can use them 2 to 3 times per day if needed. And it says that excessive drying of the skin will occur, so start with 1 application per day. They are not lying. When I started using these, I didn't start out with 1 application because my skin was just out of control. I used it 3 times that first day. The next day my skin was peeling, like immediately. But I knew that meant that I was speeding up the process of skin cell turnover. Again, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, but I know that when my skin starts to peel, that once the peeling is done, my skin is smooth. So I didn't care. It was like irritated and just peeling, and I was like, I don't care because I know my skin will be great after this. And I swear to you, not even a week later, my skin had cleared up. I was using this in conjunction with the Up and Up, which is a Target brand, maximum strength acne medication. It is a benzoyl peroxide gel, and it contains 10% benzoyl peroxide. I could not find the price of this, but it was no more than $4 or $5, and I believe that this was on sale when I picked it up from Target as well. I use this first. After I wash and cleanse my skin, I then take the pad, which you saw, I showed you. Well, I'll show you here in the video. So I just wipe my skin off with the Noxzema pad, and then I follow up with the Up and Up benzoyl peroxide, which you will see here. For me, I don't use a primer when I apply makeup because it just makes my skin more shiny. Sometimes I do put the benzoyl peroxide on before I put on my makeup, and I find that it helps to lessen the oil in my skin. So I'm not as shiny. I am a little shiny now, but it doesn't bother me. Like before, I used to be like a shine ball. It's not as bad as it used to be because it's more of my skin coming through. It's more of a glow, and it's not just like a whole bunch of oil, because I don't even use that much makeup anymore. I could put a dot, like right now I'm using Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus as my makeup. I'll put a dot on my hand, and then I blend it out with the e.l.f. powder brush, the flat top one, on the back of my hand, and then dot it on my skin and blend it out. And that's all I need. I'll set it with some powder if I need to, and I'm good. Honorable mention goes to the Mario Badescu drying lotion, which retails for $17. We also carry this at the salon, but I got this one from the Makeup Show New York last year. I don't use it really, because once I took the Mario Badescu training at work, I was told by the rep that it really only works for whiteheads, and I don't really get too many whiteheads, and if I do, I've just been using the Noxzema pads and it takes care of it immediately. But if you apply the Mario Badescu drying lotion the way that it tells you, dip like a Q-tip in there, you don't shake it up, and apply it on there, the next day it will be dried up. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. For me, skincare is more about your routine, and that includes your cleansing routine, your diet, all of that. Making sure you kind of keep your hair out of your face, making sure your pillowcase is clean, because oils and everything can build up on there, so you got to change that pillowcase all the time. That is what contributes to better skin. Just being aware of the things that make your skin kind of freak out, and then countering that with your routine. Again, like I said, you do not have to go out and purchase any of these products. Prior to getting like the microderm polisher and all of that, I was using like sea salt mixed with olive oil as an exfoliant. That worked fine. Or you can use brown sugar mixed with olive oil. The olive oil does not irritate your eye area. You can also use olive oil as an eye makeup remover. It doesn't irritate your eyes. And just little things that you might even already have in your kitchen. So just look up home remedies for this, home remedies for that, and you can find it, and it'll be at a fraction of the cost. These items are very pricey. Like I said, I get them on discount, or I can get a sample and not have to pay anything. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just put them below. And I will try to answer them to the best of my ability, or point you in the right direction. And that's it for today. See you guys soon.